Okay, so what's your name?
Yasmin Heathcote.
And what have you done on this year's On Top of the World project?
I've done singing, songwriting, and I've played a bit of drums on other people. Not drums, guitar on other people's tracks and my own.
Okay, you just mentioned drums there as well. What have you done on that? Don't pretend you haven't.
I did a bit of the basics on the drums.
Okay.
I was on a song, but I decided I'd prefer singing, so.
Oh, okay. But you did basically learn.
Yeah, I learned some drums. I can play them.
Great.
I'm amazing.
You are. You learnt them in like half an hour. It was quite sickening. Okay. So, are those? What do you think are the main improvements or achievements, or what have you particularly developed this year?
Guitar skills, like. Last year I wasn't really playing guitars, and now this year I was on a track where I was the only one playing guitar. So.
Right. What do you think you've developed skill-wise? New techniques, or just more confidence on it, or?
More confidence on the guitar. New techniques, like I couldn't do bar chords, and now I'm doing bar chords.
Right.
Power chords, and now I'm doing power chords. And
cool.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah,
cool. So thinking back to the beginning of the project where you set yourself a few little aims, how do you think you've achieved on those aims for your challenge?
Well, my aim was not to write songs and then think they're not good enough. So what I've done is I've wrote songs and I've brought them and I've got advice on them and how to make them better and stuff.
Right.
So even if I haven't used them at GMAS, I've took them home and developed them some more, so maybe they could be used on a different project.
Right, okay. Because you had a bit of a habit of throwing out songs when you went off them, didn't you? So now you keep stuff a bit more. That's good. And we talked a little bit about you helping other people. What ways have you helped other people on the project?
I've just, like Amanda, I helped her get her confidence up. Like, she was struggling with timing on her song and she was not very confident, and I helped her to try and be more confident. I helped her try and learn a song so she felt that she could do it.
Yeah, you did a good job because she got up there and did it, didn't she? I think she was pretty terrified beforehand. She didn't feel like backing out, so that's good. Okay, and so for the challenge, it's about how you've achieved your aims, which you feel you have, so that's good. And what would you think would be like your next target, do you think?
Maybe to write a song that's happy, but I don't find it cheesy, just happy.
Oh right, yeah, it's challenging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very challenging. It's a good target, I think. Fine. How did the performance go?
I think it went better than what I would ever expect it to be. Like, everyone was just so much more confident, and I felt like it was the best performance that I'd done so far, because I've just developed so much over the years.
Cool. And what do you think made the difference in terms of everybody's being ready for the performance? If there's one thing or two, a couple of things that made any difference?
I think it was everyone else around them. Like, there was Summer, Leonie, and Summer didn't really want to sing, but there was like people like me and Lauren who was just like, do you know what, give it a try and you might like it.
Yeah.
So there's other people that know what they're going through, and we can encourage them to do it. So I think that makes a difference, the people who they're around.
Great. Can you think of anything else that you'd like to say?
No.
Great.